Hi, I'm Nora, and we are Trash. This is Wargasm.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Are you looking forward to your set later?
Absolutely, I can't wait.
Yeah. I'm not totally sure we fit in here, and that makes it quite exciting. So.
Really, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're not quite pop punk, and we're not quite hardcore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a third, more offensive thing.
Third secret option.
The third secret option, it's us.
Is there any bands that you're excited to see today, actually?
I saw Knucklepuck because they're one of the only 4 pop punk bands that I like. Neck Deep is the other, but we're playing at the same time as them, obviously.
Yeah.
So
I had a great time watching Sophie Powers. I thought
She
that
was
was
great,
really
wasn't
cool.
she?
She was very good. The power went out, which was a shame. So
Yeah, I know.
Sophie Powerless.
oh, that's really
Powerless.
ironic.
That's bad. But her set was amazing. I
Did
look
she
forward
do
to
the
seeing.
Shut the Fuck Up song?
She done loads of songs.
I don't think she did that one, which would have been really funny if she did it after the power outage.
We might. What if the power outage meant we missed that song? But anyway, I also want to see the Used. I can see Bert around somewhere. I thought I'd outgrown my fanboy phase, but I
Apparently
haven't.
not.
Apparently not.
No, it makes me smile when I see him walk past.
You said that you manifested your tour with Limp Bizkit. Who's next on the manifestation list?
Who are we manifesting?
Slipknot. I'd like to go on the road with. I'd like to do Slipknot Roadshow.
Yep.
Not Fest, whatever they call it these days.
I keep trying to manifest the Prodigy one, but
We'll see.
they said they want to do it, but
Keep manifesting. Keep manifesting.
it's happening.
You did work with some heavyweights in the industry, like Corey Taylor and, Enter Shikari and Youngblood. Who do you want to collab with next?
Maybe someone from an international country.
Well, we haven't released anything with Youngblood yet. We did have a demo back in the day that we kind of done together. You know, it was kind of like at the end of lockdown, and we were all just hanging in a studio, and he put some vocals down, and I was doing the beats.
Forgot about that one.
I don't know. I'd like to do something with Pendulum. I think they're pretty cool.
Would you ever try and release the Youngblood one?
I don't know. It depends. It's stuff. We do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I work on a lot of other songs with other people all the time. So a lot of stuff just like builds up on hard drives. I guess it depends where people's heads are at and all that.
Wargasm, just
Yeah.
floating in the ether.
I'll never say never to anything. You know.
So did you say Sadgasm?
I said Wargasm,
Oh.
Jacobian and Wargasm, the collab sitting on a hard drive somewhere.
No, I have that one. It's the vocal takes a crack. I'm not sure
That's because we're all really high on mushrooms.
Stop it.
You did record a pop punk EP called Sadgasm. Will this ever see the light of day?
What happens if I've already released it and just not told anyone the name and changed the name of the project?
I'm gonna go find it right now.
You can make a nice little bit of money from District.
I probably could.
You can, yeah.
Okay. So your performances are really high energy. Is there anything you do to physically and mentally prepare for those sets?
Shot of whiskey
Yoga.
and lots of push-ups.
We like to stretch and try and stay as healthy as possible. You know. What else?
I've started skipping. Skipping's good to get your blood flowing, cardio, and then I'll sing the set a little bit while I skip, get the lung capacity
I like
going.
to think about 3 X's I hate and 3 X's I don't hate.
And
It
then
kind of puts me in the middle kind of phase, you know what I mean?
love and hate.
That's the Used album. No, it's Love and Death actually. Fake fan.
Last serious question for you guys, and then we'll get to the fun ones.
Oh, right.
Well, it is a fun one actually. You previously said that the visual world of Wargasm is really important, and there's a Wargasm world in your heads. Could you describe what this looks like for us?
Oh god, it's terrifying. But
Very,
fun.
very dark and rocky, but with lots of weird flashes of colourful lighting. And when they flash, you kind of see the little things you want to do. You know, the music industry with streaming and everything online killing the budgets makes it difficult for bands just to go out and take a bunch of cash and throw it at creating awesome visuals and world building. You know, so I think when you see those rare moments of inspiration, we just want to make our our silly little things and share our ideas and the silly little sentences that pop into your head that might not work in a musical context.
You ever seen Mad Max 2, Welcome to the Thunderdome?
I actually haven't.
Return to Thunderdome.
That one. It's a little bit like that, but I'm Tina Turner and
kids.
you're the
Mad.
other guy.
I'm mad and you're Max.
Yeah.
What's the point if it's not a little bit silly, right?
Exactly.
Okay, some fun questions for you guys. What's the wildest thing you guys have ever seen at your show?
The kid with the XLR.
Someone ate my microphone.
Yeah, some kid climbed up on stage, bit Sam's microphone cable and kept the XLR.
And then had the balls to ask for guest list.
I gave it to him. I gave him guest list. I was like, you can have guest list if you bring the XLR, and he
If
did, so I had
see
to let
you,
him in.
I will smack you.
And he keeps asking me, and I can't give it to him forever.
Who do you think would win a fight between one gorilla and 100 men?
We were having this conversation on the bus this morning.
I knew it was going to come up.
What? Sorry, one gorilla and 100 men.
Yes.
One gorilla.
You think?
Yeah. Well, it depends who the men are. Your average cross section of men in slam dunk probably wouldn't do very well against a gorilla.
Isn't there
But
that thing about like the snail that, you know, the sexually transmitted like death sentence in the snail, and like you can't die unless the snail gets you.
what are you saying?
And now,
I know this one.
yeah, people are saying like the silverback pulls a man apart, then he starts reassembling, and the gorilla's like, oh, what the fuck? Because it's like the liquid metal Terminator and Terminator 2.
So what's
They'll
your
know
answer?
what I mean.
So it's basically a snail is chasing you across the world, and as soon as it touches you, you die.
That's like It
and you're
Follows.
immortal until then.
That's like It Follows, but they made the horror movie about that concept, but they made it about
the
sexually
snails,
transmitted
yeah,
diseases.
no, but that's it.
I get it.
But you can't die. So if the gorilla like killed you and then the man reassembled and was like, I
Okay.
can't die yet.
I
So
understand.
then it would be one man versus one gorilla, but the gorilla's immortal and the man's like, invulnerable.
It's regenerating.
I'm just saying, like,
It's like Deadpool.
there's too many variables.
Yeah.
Two.
Okay. Quick, who's most likely to join a cult by accident? Yeah.
Won't be the first.
Okay. Forget the part in a song. Yeah.
I
Happens.
saw your hand. on there.
Guilty.
Survive a zombie apocalypse.
I don't stand a fucking chance.
No, we're actually just gonna leave her in bed.
Yeah,
We've
just-
agreed.
You know what?
I'll make you a cup of tea before I go.
Thanks.
Okay. Flags. I've got some red flags and green flags for both of you.
Flags.
I'm gonna give you some options, and you're gonna hold up the red flag or green flag with what you think the answer should be, right?
Should be.
Yes.
Should be.
Yeah, it
Okay.
could. I mean, it's entirely subjective, right? Okay. Keeps their festival wristband on weeks after the festival has ended. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
janky. They stink.
I'd done that and my wrist rotted once. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Don't do that.
Has an ex's name tattooed.
Wait, what? That's a bad thing.
Is it a bad thing or is it a good thing? So is it a red flag or a
I've
green
got
flag?
loads. But
Yeah,
it's
you've got
definitely
loads
a
of
red
stuff.
flag.
Yeah, yeah.
When someone mentions a band, they say, "I only like their old stuff."
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's
Kind of a
fine.
bit of both.
Like I'm sorry, but some bands just had a better discography when they were starting out.
If
It's
you're being negative, it's
Yeah.
a red flag. But if you just
Say
prefer
it
the
matter of
earlier
factly.
stuff, you know,
I'll allow
it's
it.
a green flag.
Wears a band T-shirt to the same gig.
Oh, green flag.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
You have to wear an Iron Maiden t-shirt to watch Iron Maiden or you're a fucking pose.
It's the rules.
Only knows a band song from TikTok.
That's fine. It doesn't matter where you discover stuff.
Yeah, sure.
You don't seem.
I
sure
don't
about
have
that.
TikTok. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
fair.
not. I'm not.
Wears skinny. Oh,
Find a third flag. I think he's trying to make
it's a third flag.
trying to make a
I
flag.
haven't got my knife. I wanted the orange flag. I wanted
It's an
flag.
orange one.
Sorry,
beige.
continue.
No, you're fine. Wears skinny jeans in 2025. I was a bit worried about saying this because there's so many skinny jeans around
Fuck
us.
'em.
There's a lot of red flags around.
Low red flag.
Uses the crying, laughing emoji.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Contextually, context is key.
Posts the Spotify rap to their Instagram story.
That's fine. I'm nosy, so I like to know what everyone else is listening to.
Uses astrology to justify their behavior.
Oh, this one. Sorry, that was
Insta-
a
Insta
mistake.
switch.
That was a mistake.
Doesn't like Limp Bizkit.
That's a red flag.
That's also just lying.
Yeah.
And listens to Wargasm. Beige flag?
Red flag.
What's a beige flag?
It's the middle ground.
Okay.
Beige.
Gotcha.
Wouldn't it be a
Two.
brown flag? There's a green and red.
The brown
Yeah.
flag. I fry
Oh,
the
white.
brown.
Stop it.
Thank you guys so much.
It's a red flag, but people love red flags.
That's right.
Just before you leave, could I please have just the two of you say, we are Wargasm and we are trash?
That's right.
This is
What?
Do that. Hey, listen. Hear the noise.
Yeah.
Hear the noise.
In your glasses. Your
Oh,
Oh.
it's like a seashell. Whoa.
Music is everywhere. Hold the mic
You're
up.
ready. We are Wargasm and we are trash.
Hello,
We are Wargasm.
and we are trash.
We are trash.